Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life workers who have found this very obscure internet broadcast. Have you ever thought to yourself, isn't there so many popular people on the internet? Isn't there any person giving readings? This is kind of true. Any person can give you what you want to hear. There's very few people that are able to give you what you need to hear. Those are two different things. One is like candy and the other one is like vegetables. The only candy can be a little too sweet, and the vegetables are only good if you season them right. DYB, please say stop. Greetings, DYB. So please say stop, DYB, when the time is right, or I will stop when I feel compelled. Stop. Okay, resin, painting, or no rune board, DYB. I'm in more shadow during the day and I'm in more brightness during the night. I wonder if that has anything to deal with my own individual mindset. But the YouTube kind of helps with that, DYB. So, thank you for being here. I'm going to go with a painting with you. Okay. So you need to know first off that you're going to be successful in any financial endeavor. If you are looking to gain wealth, if you want more money, you don't have to fear that it's not going to happen. It is inevitable. It has to be successful. You have put in too much energy for anything less than complete and total success. You are protected. No person can harm you, do damage to you of any kind. No manipulators or controllers can come in and dominate you. You have within you that natural allowance, that success of protection, of making it happen, no matter what anyone says. You can push through and bring in that wealth that is meant to be yours. Breakthrough, DYB. Be aware of your clarity. Now is the time to embark on your new enterprise. Now is the time for you to change. Direct your own power of will, go through that huge transformation, and find hope and happiness, DYB. That is the ideal situation you're creating. You have been growing for so long. Now you need to release. Release all that doesn't hold. Release all that is keeping you unbalanced. And know that the opposites will come in perfect harmony. Nothing can stop your financial success. No magic, no beliefs, no external causes can stop how fast it is coming to you. When it comes, you're going to cry because it's so much that no human has ever experienced. You are completely breaking the rules. The ways things have always been done, DYB, the way people's nonprofits have been in the past, is not yours. It's not applies to you. You got your own things going on. They got nothing to do with the status quo. Let's throw out the crow out the window. See, people like the status quo. People like when things are routine. People like when things happen consistently. People like when things are the same. Guess what? That's not true. Nothing is really ever the same. There is no true pattern. There is no true consistency. Everything is constantly changing. Everything is modifying, morphing, and becoming different. It may be similar than the way it was in the past, but it's not exactly the same. And when you want things to be the same, oftentimes we miss out on the cool new things that never happened before. because we're holding too much onto the pattern. So I say thank you, DYB. 2 people, 2 likes. I say thank you. I'm going to dive into the cosmic messages here. So, last call before I begin the messages. If anyone shows up, I will stop these messages for anyone now or in the future. But the objective here is to provide information that others would not generally provide. Some might provide these information, and that's great. I hope that they do. And I hope that you like what you find from someone else. But, me personally, I'm a little weird, I'm very strange, and I'm about to make your day, aliens, in the future. You found this broadcast, you're like, man, how can this human be saying anything that means anything to me? Well, he is. Just wait. Patience is key, alien. I know you got a lot of it, so. DYB, thank you. Nothing can stop your financial success. It is literally God sent. God is making you be wealthy more than you can even imagine. I would not be saying this unless I see it in the runes. No platitudes or flatitudes. I don't want you to be happy. I don't want to make you feel good. I want to give you accurate information. Sometimes that makes you feel pretty bad. But that's what the intention is. To be the accurate as possible. Even if it's unpleasant. If you feel connected to the new energy movement, if you are holding new energy, if you want new energy, if you feel like energy is old and you want it to be new, or you just want this message, please say stop. Or I will stop when I feel compelled. Thank you to the 3 people who are here, to the 2 thumbs up, and to anyone who wants any cheer. Hello, you are loved. I hope that brings cheer to you. Okay, anyone who is connected to new energy, now or in the future, the new energy is joy. The joy is what is needed at this time. Tap into yourself and bring in this joy. You have denied it for so long. You have thought you don't deserve it. You've thought you're not good enough to be happy. Guess what? Happiness was always a choice. You always had the ability to be happy. You just chose not to be happy. That's fine. But you are protected. Your new energy is not going to be tampered with or taken away from you. It is yours. Tap into this new frequency. Tap into the difference that has not been there before. Because this God force, this knowledge of the universe, this infinite wisdom that cannot be understood is so powerful and so cosmic that when you start tapping in your new energy, when you start creating new energy frequencies, Odin, the god of energy, notices. And you may call it new, but to him, he calls it old. Okay, if you, person now or in the future, feel like a co-creator, if you want to have a message from the co-creator, or you just feel compelled to say stop, please, or I will stop when I feel compelled. DYB, there's no one here to like or subscribe, but if anyone shows up, I'll make certain to tell them. Because I'm pretty certain that you have liked and subscribed already. Do you have any proof that I'm a human? Because I don't have any proof. Okay, anyone who feels connected to the Akashic record, please say stop, or I'll stop when I feel compelled. 5, 4, a 3, a 2, and then crunch. Okay. Connect to the earth space. Connect to the ground that you are stand on. Plant flowers, touch a tree. Know that the earth is around you and wants you to be free from anxiety, free from pain and suffering. The ancestors, those who have gone before you, have so much to give you, so much information, physical and non-physical wealth to transmit. Never forget that is yours. It's your birthright, and what was meant to be yours from the very beginning. The Akashic record, the knowledge of the universe, is telling you to find your protection, find your perfection, and go forward in joy. Okay, I have a special guest to help with the next one. For any people who want a soulmate message, you want to connect to your soulmate, you want to know more about soulmates, please say stop. I will have my soulmate kindly shuffle the bag. You only see her fingers. Oh, there's her head. Okay, anyone now or in the future, if you feel connected to soulmates, if you want a message from your soulmates, or if you're just interested in the concept of soulmates. Your soulmate is telling you to be strong. The soulmate will show up when you hold your strength, when you are persevering, loving yourself, when you are your own mate, when you are your own love. Things will really persevere through the hard times. You will make it through the darkness. Know that when you're with your soulmate, if it's not joyous all the time, that's fine. It shouldn't be joyous every day. But when the joy shows up, celebrate it. Honor how you feel. Honor that happiness. And know that it's not always going to be that way. But the more joy you bring in, the more joy for both people to have. Be flexible with your soulmate. They may not be exactly what you think they're going to be. It might be a different entity, a different perspective, maybe even a different identity than what you have thought going in to meeting this person. Everybody wants a soulmate. But when the soulmate shows up, what you're going to do? Can you handle it when the thing you've asked for finally arrives? Very few people can. Okay, if you feel connected to Mother Earth, to Gaia, to our planet, to this beautiful Earth space, please say stop. I will stop when I feel compelled. Okay, Mother Earth is telling me to stop. If you have found this broadcast, you have earth magic, maybe druid or bardic magic, but work with the earth, work with the planet to create something, to make something, to use your mystic arts in conjunction with the planet you live on. Know that if you have chose to identify with earth, the abundance of earth, every leaf, every seed, every flower, every fruit, and every vegetable represents the infinite wealth that is yours. The Mother Earth, Gaia, is giving you money, giving you wealth, giving you everything you need. How are you respecting that? How are you honoring that is already here, and that more of it's coming towards you with every single breath? The dawn is now. If you feel connected to the earth, break past the suffering, break past the pain, move past the hurting Mother Earth, respect her, let the dawn come through, and move past the old ways of darkness, of sadness, of anxiety towards the earth, and bring loving acceptance and joy to every raindrop, to every tornado, and to every typhoon. Know that they may be destructive, but they really are how the earth communicates. There you go, DYB. For you or any other earth people. Okay, if you feel connected to Shambhala, to the inner earth, highest city of vibrational light, you want to know more about Shambhala, if you want this specific message, even if you've never heard that word before, please, I say stop. I'll stop when I feel compelled. Okay, if you are connected to Shambhala, or want this Shambhala message, know that your needs are very important. Look to your needs. See what things are missing in your life. See what things would make it better, would add to it, and look to that thing. Everyone has different needs. Everyone has different things they require. Respect yourself and others' needs. It may not be the same as yours, but it is their need. So it is important to be acknowledged. Know that you are moving. Shambhala is giving you momentum, is giving you spinning power to overcome the darkness, to move through the darkness and end up on the other side. Let your chariot wheels move. Find travel over the internet if you can't travel in person. And know that Shambhala is here. There's many stories, songs, art, and other connections to Shambhala. If you want it, connect, because you deserve wealth. You deserve abundance. You deserve this thing you've needed for such a long time. All of that wealth, all of that money, all of that desire that you want is already within you. Tap into your Shambhala. Tap into that glory that exists deep inside. It will open up more and more the more you learn about it, the more you acknowledge the fact you are wealthy. Maybe in not something that you always consider to be a good, but you are wealthy because you have a connection. You are wealthy because there's kind people in your life. You are wealthy because this message is special for you. A wealth message for anyone who hears it. That means you are wealthy, not poor. Change that mindset, and you have more money to spend. Okay, if you feel connected to Mount Shasta, the city of Telos, the inner earth, high vibrational entities from Agartha long ago, any Shasta friends, please say stop, or I'll stop when the sounds of Shasta tell me to. Okay, Shasta, thank you for calling. Thank you for being here. And first is the ancestry. You have past lives of the inner earth, of Telos, of Shasta. You have been there before. Your inheritance is that DNA coding of the powerful Telosian light underneath Mount Shasta. Your inheritance is the fact that no matter what happens, you are always giving birth to a new self, to a new version of who you were before. Stop holding on to this identity of being just a human. Give birth to the Telosian, to the highest, most being of light underneath the Mount Shasta. They're here for you. They want you to know that your actions affect all of mankind. When you are kind, it shows mankind to be more kind. When you are cruel, mankind becomes more cruel. You may not think that you affect anyone with what you do, but you definitely do. Rising 888. And mankind, all of us, are affected either large or small based on every single action any other person in mankind takes. Those who connect to the inner earth, to Shasta, to Telos, or any of the Agartha civilizations, our light, our brightness, our internal core has so much heat. When we tap into it, all of our dreams will come true, and we can help bring that to the earth plane. Uh, Rising 888, please read the pinned chat if you would like your daily message. I'm going through the keywords now. So that was the Shasta message. If anyone feels connected to Buddha, wants a Buddhic message, or just want this specific message, no matter who it came from, please say stop. Or I'll stop when I know that Buddha is telling me to stop. Which Buddha? Shakyamuni. Okay. The message from Buddha at this time. See what we got. What we got. Okay. Buddha says, look to your needs. See what things are required for you to succeed, to be happy, and to be joyous. Whatever these needs are, learn more about them, understand why you need them, and how you can best remove any delays or restrictions that prevent you from being self-reliant. If there's any confusion or survival coming forth, know that you will survive, and that major self-initiated change is going to begin now. Buddha is wanting to remind you that you always have the choice to change. The middle path is the one that is both the most difficult and the most rewarding. Be flexible. Don't feel like there's no way that it can happen because it hasn't happened yet. This is a false dichotomy, a false idea. You are strong, you have the endurance, and enlightenment is coming to you very quickly. That Buddhist enlightenment is your choice. It takes a lot of driving force, takes a lot of sights on reasonable targets to achieve these goals. And be relied upon, be honest, and let other people rely on you, because the stronger you feel, the more deeper your roots go, and the more you can add to yourself and your community at large. Buddha wants you to know that wealth is part of your life. That middle path is very important, to both be wealthy and poor, to have abundance and scarcity, to be a minimalist who has a lot of wealth around them. That social success is not the main thing. Know that you are becoming more. That destruction of the old is happening now. That destruction of that poor person who thought they could never be wealthy and never could be happy. And then that Buddhist who knows that I started out wealthy, I ended up poor, and maybe there's something that's in the middle between both. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, message from Jesus, or spirit of Jesus, or whatever you consider to be the Jesus force. Or if you want this message, if you don't have any affiliation with Jesus, you can say stop, or I'll stop when the spirit tells me when. Hello, DYB. Thank you for being here. Okay, the message from Jesus. He says, very obviously, if you think it's not happening, if you think it's going slow, if you feel like there's delays, if you feel like it's not going to happen the way you want to, surrender that. Look inward and see that everything is perfect. Everything is the way it needs to be now. Don't wait for something to happen. Know that God, the highest mind, the Father of all, is making it happen. You may think it's slow, it's not progressing the way you want it to, but it's progressing at God's time, at God's speed, and it will happen at God's speed, not at the human speed. Keep up your momentum, keep up moving forward, build a relationship with your feet, with your car, with your bicycle, and honor your transportation. Honor yourself for having the wisdom to say thank you, feet. Thank you, knees. Thank you, car. Thank you, bicycle. I am so happy I have this form of movement. I'm so happy that I'm able to develop. I'm so happy that harmony is happening now. I trust myself, and I know that my marriage and my relationships will be successful because that's Jesus reminding you of that. Find the hope, find the faith, and find the serenity. Others may say they have those things. Don't judge them whether they do or they don't. But do yourself the best of service to research, to look into things, and know that sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes the thing you thought was true is not true at all. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Everyone will have to deal with something like that at some point. And how you deal with it will mean a lot of how you deal with yourself. DYB, do you want another message here? I'll happily give you two, kind moderator. Okay, if you feel connected to love, if you want a love message, if you want to know more about love, or you just want to feel loved, please say stop, or I'll stop when I feel compelled. DYB, choose which type of runes you would like. Anybody for love. Looking for love in all the strange places. Okay, here is your love message, people. Okay, you deserve love. Your inheritance is love. Know that your grandparents, your parents, they taught you one type of love. That's not all the love there is. The love that you have experienced is just a small fraction of all of the types of loves there are. And know that you are gaining this information from your grandparents, both sides of the family, your parents, and even deeper than that. This is passed on. What relationships are is passed on through our DNA. We have a choice to question it, but a lot of people choose not to. Know that if you want love, you got to give yourself that love. You need to make that love happen now. You need to start loving yourself now. Wear that type of clothes you love wearing. Play that song you love listening to. Do those things you love doing. Because that love is momentum. That love is spinning. That love is making, is happening, is glorious. Tap into it and know that it is always there for you. You feel like you can't have love. You feel like you will never be in love. You feel like love is not for you. That's not true. Love is up to you. The freedom of choice, the weird ability to do whatever it needs to be done to make it happen. Find that love. Respect yourself and others. The moment you feel there's something wrong with it, talk about it. Grow with it. Don't refuse to engage because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're going to get a lot more hurt if you don't do anything about it. Okay, that is the love message. DYB. Please say stop. Cheers. To the most obscure rune reading on the internet. I don't know if that's the case, but I really hope it is. If somebody is more obscure than me, I would love to meet them. So DYB, please say stop. Champagne. Okay. Don't give your parents any money. I know you may not want to hear this, DYB, but if your mama is asking you for money, you need to be very careful not to give her too much because she's going to keep asking for more. Know that your ancestors, some of them want to give you inheritance and some of them want to take from you. Be aware of that and don't let any of your ancestors, your parents or your grandparents take your money. It's not theirs and you have a reason for it. Okay, you are giving birth to supplying all of your needs. You are about to have all of your bills paid, all of your food purchased. Everything you need is about to break through. Know that birth is a painful process, DYB. Labor is not a comfortable experience, but it is needed to get what has to happen on the other side. You may feel that there's hailstorms. You may feel like there's delays. There's nothing good happening. You feel like darkness is surrounding you. This is not true. What's really happening, DYB, is these destructive forces are happening in your unconscious to remove all of these negative aspects. This crisis you're going through is actually a trial to make you more powerful, to find that inner harmony, to go to that completion, finally completing your process, DYB. You are reaching that point of completion where you no longer have to worry, you no longer have to strive, and it is now that it is complete. Make it through the hard times at the final push, just like giving birth to a baby. That final push is the one that hurts the most, right? And then the baby starts crying. Thank you, DYB. You are loved. Okay, if you want a message for peace, if you want to know more about peace, if you want to hear peace, if you just want a little piece of peace, here it is. Please say stop. Okay, here's your message for peace. Success. Peace is not easy, but it will be successful. Peace is within you. Find the peace that's been missing. Know that you have been complete the whole time. The starlight and the brightness within you showing you that there is no missing piece. The message for you, DYB, or anyone else, know that you're peacefully protected. No force can affect your peace. Divine influence is allowing you to be protected. You are shielded. You are defensed. You are warding off any evil spirits. Your guardian is protecting you. The gods are listening. You are becoming more awake. And the peace is emerging. The channel is happening. Follow your instincts and know that the peace will come to you. Third peace message, anyone now or in the future, peace will almost always lead to money. If you are in peace, if you feel like everything is peaceful, money is not far behind. That abundance you want will come when everything is peaceful. When all of the peace is here, this is when you are able to welcome in this abundance that will bring forth the cheer, that will bring forth the excitement. Because that's what it was meant for you from the very beginning. It's what you wanted, it's what you've been wanting to create, and it's definitely what you've been manifesting. So thank you for finding and choosing peace. Okay, sweet. To the people here, if you are here, let me know by saying the word here, and I'll give you a special message. For anyone who is, greetings dimly fall. Switching up the music today. We got some bright leaf rise, and let's get the name of the song. We are playing Glacial from the album I Am Awake. Okay, Resin. Here we go. Powerful bardic musician known as Dim Leaf Fall or Bright Leaf Rise. Please say stop. We can stop when I feel compelled. I hope your broadcasts are very successful. Okay, and stop. Okay. We're going to begin with mankind. Ground to the earth. Start walking more, maybe talk to trees, and know that all of mankind is connected to the planet. The more that you spend with other people, dimly fall, the more you have conversations, the more you have interfaces, the more you listen to other people, you will learn more about the complexities of mankind. You will learn more about the differences between each and every person. This is a gift instead of a challenge. Everyone has their own gifts. Know that your gift is protection. Your music is a form of psychic protection. You are doing magic protection. You are calling in spirits of protection. Know that your deepest gift is to give and receive protection, to help people feel like they don't have to deal with any issues. Feel like you don't have to deal with any issues. Know that your fellowship, connection to glory is so powerful. Know that your generosity will always come back. I know you have given to me, and I accept and honor your generosity. Know that more generosity is coming back to you. That incoming balance is on its way. Keep doing your exchanges and know that your personal relationships and partnerships are about to break open to a new level of success and joy than you ever had before. Never forget that you are a successful person, that you need to know that you will be successful. When you make an attempt to anything, know that it has to be successful because that's who you are. That is your birthright, and it's very much the type of magic you're using. So dimly fall, know you are success. Love this success and know it's only going to get brighter and brighter with every day. Look at it too long, you might go blind. But know that health is now. The time of power is within you. Victory and success cannot be stopped. Connect to your higher self and your unconscious self. Together you will become the most powerful self. Thank you, musician known as Dim Leaf All. You can post your links if you would like. Thank you. Wow, nice. Your music is very powerful. My question for you is, how many chords do you use on your drums? Are you operating on the pentatonic scale? If not, why not? Pythagoras says you should play your drums on a pentatonic scale. If that is even at all possible. And if it's not, then I hope you got a laugh. Currently, it smells like the ocean. Why is it salty? I don't know. One of these aliens in the future wanted me to tell you how it smells. It smells salty. Okay. If you are an Arcturian, if you want a message from the Arcturians, you feel connected to the Arcturians, if you just like blue almond-headed aliens and you just want this message, please say stop. Infinite chords, yes. I like that. So thank you, 3 people. Thank you, 3 likes. If you want a message from the Arcturians, you can say stop or I'll stop when I feel compelled. Sounds like gongs. Dimly fall, you know about that, you know how like gongs make the blood pressure rise or lower? Studies have been done. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that there's gongs have some effect on the body. I need to learn more about that. Definitely. Okay. Arcturians, thank you for being here. Thank you for finding this broadcast and receiving this message at this time. Breakthrough. The Arcturians are telling you to break through the idea that aliens aren't real. Break through the fact that the aliens won't talk to you. Break through the idea that this is all there is, this one small planet. Move past that. Let the dawn come in and know that any negativity, any issues that's preventing you from being with the Arcturians, anything that is stopping you from making this heartfelt connection, is actually allowing you to become stronger. Know that temperance is not about balance. It's about going through the fire and becoming stronger on the other side. Know that the Arcturians, their ships are in the sky. There are many ships. Athena is the biggest. There's quite a few Arcturian vessels in our night sky. Start looking to it. Start trying to research what the Arcturian vessels look like so you can better identify them when they appear. Dang. Powerful music, man. Dimly Fall, that's fascinating. It's so fascinating, it is now up on screen. Thank you for being obscure, 4 people. If you're not obscure, you do like obscure things. And I am pretty obscure. Okay, any starseeds? Are you a starseed? Do you feel connected to the starseeds? Do you want to know what starseeds are? Do you really want a message from starseeds, even if you never heard the word starseed before? Say stop. I'll stop when the starseed collective tells me, hey, yo, dude, just stop shuffling this fast. Then I will. For anyone now or in the future, if you feel like you're a starseed, you are one. And your starseed siblings, friends, and allies are helping you be protected, helping you in any way that is needed, preventing negative entities from coming in unless you allow them in, and better accepting what your needs are. Know that as a starseed, you have different needs than the other humans. There's certain practices you should do. There's certain things you shouldn't do. Follow the needs of your own starseed race, of your own connection to the stars, and find your needs and know if there's any difficulty, if there's any anxiety or frustration that shows up. Understand that this is a reminder that you're being a little too ungrounded. You're being a little separated from the complete whole self. When you feel a little less than whole, tap into the earth and your needs will be met. Find the starlight. Know that the star seeds are bright like stars, are brighter than the other humans. When you meet someone, you're like, man, that person's kind of weird in a good way. They're kind of strange in an unknown way. There's something cosmic about them that I can't understand. I don't know why I feel this way, but that person's so awesome. Am I awesome? Maybe am I like them? Then you prescribe to those labels. Oh, I'm a starseed and you're not a starseed. That means you're not as good as me. No. Everyone's a seed of something. Everyone is connected to some star or another. Don't think that you have a superiority because you choose a certain label and someone else doesn't. Labels are really meaningless. What is the meaning is what you apply to those labels. Can you be a starseed without calling yourself one? Yes. Can you be happy without calling yourself happy? Yes. Find the labels that work and get rid of them when they no longer work. That is the message for any starseed now or in the future. So thank you for being here. If you feel connected to the Syrians, are you a Syrian? Are you very serious about Sirius? Now's the time. Find yourself Syrian and please say stop. I'll stop when I feel compelled from the Syrian Council. Nilam, I have missed your powerful presence. You are crazy, awesomely powerful. Thank you for being here. Never forget, Nilam, that you roar. That when you speak, when your words are heard, when people understand where you are coming from, any difficulty of lack of confidence, lack of wanting to speak out publicly will leave because you have a mighty voice, Nilam, and you were meant to be heard. Okay. To any Syrians now or in the future, you have inheritance of Syrian DNA, Syrian magic, Syrian history, science, and culture all exist within your DNA code. Tap into this inheritance. Tap into this part of you that's been repressed for so long. Many Syrians are powerful channelers. If you can feel connected to the Syrians or this message right now, know that you are a channeler. You are able to bring forth entities, frequencies, and consciousness through your body as a co-creative process. Be aware that some entities lie. Some frequencies may claim to be positive that are truly negative. Look inside yourself and verify the phone line, the caller ID before you pick up the channeling, and build a relationship with these entities. Don't let any random entity come in. Work with ones and be open to see new ones come in, but really have that strength and reliability. Enlightenment is yours to have. Both Nilam and anyone who feels connected to the Syrians endure. You are protected. You are the driving force to acquire the thing needed. Make your purpose come true. Have your sights set on a reasonable target, and that you easily can achieve those goals when they're achievable. If you have goals that can't be achieved very easily, you're not going to feel any progress. But when you have smaller goals that can be knocked off, you really feel like you're going up the stairs instead of just going down the ramp. So thank you, Syrians. I love you, you are loved, and I'm very grateful for your presence now. Well, thank you, Nilam. Do you want a specific reading? Please read the pinned chat if you want your daily message. If you're still here, dimly follow that link you sent appears to be dead. I tried clicking on it and it looked like it was dead. I'll try it again. Arcturian transit, please. Okay, here's your Arcturian transit message from the blue people inside their vehicles. Please say stop, Nilam. The Arcturians like the beads. No, the Arcturians really like the resin. The Arcturian transit. Here we go. Traits. Sorry, Arcturian traits. What are the Arcturian traits for Nilam? Okay, your Arcturian traits. 1 is breakthrough. The ability to break through any darkness, any sadness, the dawn. When you are in shadow, in substance, in pain and suffering and hurt, you have the healing ability within you. You have the ability to be the dawn that moves past the shadow into the powerful light. Nilam, your trait from the Arcturians that is within you always is the ability to be strong, to be reliable, for people to want to rely on you, to be that driving force in life to make something happen. Know that your sights are set on achievable goals. You will achieve them because they're not abstract. They're very detailed, very objective goals instead of subjective goals. Neelam, the Arcturian trait for you very much is abundance, wealth, and more abundance than what we know about on Earth. This is high level of cosmic currency, high level of goods and services being exchanged, high levels of happiness, abundance, and not having to worry about paying for things. So Neelam, you have enough, you will have more than enough, and it's coming in now. This is the trait of the Arcturians, to open up the frequent, never-ending abundance of enough for us and us all. Enough to own, possess, share, and give. You hold these traits, and this is a part of you that can never be separated, Neelam. I have missed your cosmic entity energy here, so thank you for showing up. You've been missed, I'll tell you that. Okay. Are you connected to the Argarthans, to Agartha, the inner Earth, hollow planet theory, any civilizations that live inside the Earth? Here's your time for a message. Please say stop, or I will stop when I feel compelled. For the Agarthans, anyone in Agartha who knows about Agartha or wants a hollow Earth message, please say stop. Okay, to all the cool Agarthans, here's your message. Or those who want a message from Agartha. The hollow Earth. You feel like your connection to the Earth, to the hollow Earth, to your brothers and sisters of the Earth, is not happening fast enough. It's not developing in the level that you want it to. It's not progressing in the way that you want it to. These delays are actually strengthening your connection to the Earth, strengthening your connection to others. Know that the hollow Earth is very close to letting people know that they're here. We're very close to first contact with Agartha. The seeds have been planted. The time is now for the good harvest. Celebrate within yourself that all that you've needed, all that you have required is here, being birthed, being celebrated, coming into form, even though it's been lost for so long. You continue to birth this frequency. This Agarthan energy is within you. Every action you take, every choice you make, every idea that comes off your head is close to that Agarthan self. Maybe not complete, maybe a little not so accurate, but still a little seed, still a little aspect of that part of you that exists forever. Happy supermoon, everybody. Okay, to angels or archangels, I'm going to do them together. If you feel connected to the angels or the archangels, please, I say, stop. What if Foghorn Leghorn gave people rune readings? I say, you got no money. I say, you are not listening to my reading. Okay. To any angels or archangels now or in the future, the gift you offer, the gifts you share, the giving and receiving of your connection to the angels, to the frequencies of the highest, most angelic light, has been given to you for many years and will continue to be given to you. Do you accept this gift? Do you deny it? Do you say, no, no angels will love me. I'm not good enough for the angels. Then you're not. But when you see the angels, when you hear their messages, when you see a picture of an angel, does it bring you joy? Does it make you happy in a way you can't explain? Does it make your wings flutter even though you don't have any? Does it make you feel like you're flying even though you definitely are not? How do you connect to these angels? Do you use your emotions as a key or as a lock? Do you use your emotions as a way to keep you out of this frequency? Or do you allow your emotions to be the thing that lets you deeper into the frequency? Because as we hold our torch, as we bring in that flame, as we stand in that light, we hear the name that is chosen for ourselves. When people call this name, it's not the name that you were given, it's the name you choose. It could be the same name. But know deeply the angels are giving you visions, they're giving you knowledge, they're inspiring you to do creative endeavors, technical endeavors. Hold that fire of life, harness your powerful transformation, and create your own reality. Open to the power of life. Your strength and your energy is now. No force other than the angels who gave it can take it away. I feel like I'm on the void. I feel a little cast out in the cosmic space, but I'm happy to be here, everyone. So, any blue avians who find this broadcast, who are avian and blue, I say thank you. Please say stop, or I'll stop when I feel compelled. Okay, to the blue avian, I just heard you say stop. Okay, we got the torch. The blue avians are giving you many visions, many form of creativity. Add them to your storytelling. Bring this fire within your life. Know that when you feel this warmth, this divine strength coming in, this is sign that the blue avians are close by. They're in your DNA code. They probably have connections to your grandparents and great grandparents and great 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 grandparents. They have communicates in dreams to the drunkard, to the comatose. They communicate in many ways. These informations of knowing, of light, of kindness, of flame, of understanding, this is a huge inheritance. Bring it forth now. Share it with all mankind. Let other people know who you are, how you connect to them, and that you're open to learning, to growing, and to sharing this with all of mankind. All of your fellow humans, they have a lot to learn from you, and you have a lot to teach them. So we at this hour mark. So I'm going to wind it down here with just a few more. Okay, sphere beings. Any sphere beings, those who are spherical in nature, or spherical in degree, please be here for this message, and I do hope it finds you anywhere beyond space and beyond time. Here we go, sphere beings. I know you here, and I know you like these spheres I'm reading with. So here we go. 5. Sphere beings, thank you for being here. Here we go. Whew! The sphere beings are in the sky. They're there. You're just not paying enough attention. They're up in the clouds. They're by the moon. They're near the sun. They're in the sky. They're very close to you, but you don't want to acknowledge them. You don't want to see them. You do not want to know how fast their transportations are. You don't want to know how quick these sphere beings are spinning around you and your planet. You don't want to acknowledge these entities because they're so powerful. You're afraid. Well, don't be afraid. Be the beacon. Be that light. Be the thing on Earth that these entities see from the sky. Be that connection. The aliens won't show up unless they know where to show up. And they will only know where to show up when you show up. In your light, in your power, and in your grace. Have it, hold it, and be it. Thank you. Okay, to any Orions from Orion, please, if you're here, now's the time for you to say stop. Or if you just want a message from the Orions, you can also say stop. Okay, the Orions are needing you to know at this time that if you feel like you don't have enough money, if you feel like financially there's difficulties, issues, or problems with finances, having enough, having surplus of stuff, this is just a finite belief. You believe you are poor, so you are poor. You believe you don't have any cattle, so you don't have any cattle. These beliefs very much so create your reality. Be aware of your beliefs and use them to help you instead of allow them to hurt you. It's a very similar process, but the more we acknowledge what help and hindrance is, we can find that middle ground that is neither help or hindrance, is something very much more powerful. Those who want the Orions to be around you, they're in the sky. They're right above you. They're in their spaceship. But are you willing to self-sacrifice? Are you willing to give up your identity for victory and success in looking for these entities? Are you honorable? Are you a just person? Because there are some Orions that are not. And if you're not, those are the ones that are going to show up. But if you know where your strength lies, if you're willing to make that self-sacrifice and you know you're victorious, then only those entities that align to that frequency will be able to show up to you. You are giving birth to a liberation, to a new light force, to the spring coming forth. The beginning you've wanted is now. This reset is here. If you want a new love affair or a child to be born or a new business venture to start, it is your choice to put yourself out in a position to make it happen. If you're not in a place where it can happen, it never will happen. You need to be presentable in that space. Be ready for it and stand in its grace. So, thank you, everyone who is here, now or in the future. Okay, to any Pleiadians from the Pleiades who feel connected to the Pleiades, please say stop, or I'll stop when I feel compelled. I love this new music, yo. But he dimly Fallout did himself on this one. Okay. The Pleiadians are wanting you to know that your actions affect all of mankind. The reason why you chose to come to this earth is to bring the highest Pleiadian and cosmic frequencies down to mankind to help mankind bridge to these said frequencies. The dawn is now. You are breaking through struggle, through negative beliefs. You are finally being that force of brightness, you are finally loving yourself completely and totally. Yeah, in the past it was real hard. It was not an easy thing to do, but you're awakening to the truth of how awesome you are. You are finally taking that enterprise to its highest level. Hope and happiness is ideal for you, and know that you're certain that you're going to be secure. You know that you're releasing anything that doesn't serve, and you find that perfect balance of who I was and who I'm going to be. No. Pleiadians, you have much cosmic magic. You are very weird. You create your reality through thought. It's not predestined. It's not preordained. It is choice by choice. Follow your excitement. Follow the thing that makes your heart sing. Follow the thing that you love. Follow the thing that makes you so freaking happy to do it. Because that's the best thing in the world for you to do. That is where the real weird magic lies. And if you think you're not good enough, you think you can't have it, you think you can't handle it, these might be true because you thought them. But if you know you can handle it, if you know you made the breakthrough, you know this moment is beautiful, then you step into it. You celebrate it. Hold the cup up and you say, yeah, fill me up. Universe, fill me up with this joy. Fill me up with this breakthrough. Fill me up with the success that I have earned. Pleiadians, thank you for being here. Now or in the future. Okay, we move to any aliens. Are you an alien? Do you want a message from the aliens? Do you feel connected to the alien mindset? If not, well, that's good. There's plenty of other messages for you on this broadcast. But if you really want this alien message right here, I ask, if you are here, please say stop. Or I will stop when I get that alien in my head telling me to. Find the hope of the aliens. Find the hope that you are an alien. Find the hope that when the aliens show up, they're going to be awesome, not cruel. Have hope that great things are going to happen. Have hope that it will be prosperous. Have hope that it's the way it needs to be. Messages from the aliens. Okay, thank you anyone who is here, who has found this message. The aliens need you to know that you have planted the seed, the harvest is now. You are finally getting proof of your connection to the aliens. You're getting more and more confirmation that you are one with these entity groups that you want. You are learning more and more each day that you are strong enough to live here on this earth plane. Yeah, it's not easy being an earthling. It's not very fun being an earthling all the time. But what it is not unity. What it is not transcendent allness. That is a beautiful thing. You can people every day. Deeply see your vision. Find the knowledge and inspiration to share. Hold your vital life and know that you're opening up to new power, to new perspective, and new ability to shape and form your reality based on free choice. So thank you, aliens, for sharing this message. Okay, we'll move on next to any people who feel connected to UFOs. Have you seen UFOs? Do you want to see UFOs? Do you want a message from a UFO? If so, you can say stop. Or I'll stop when I feel compelled. Thank you, 2 people. 3 thumbs up. You are loved. If you like having 4 objects on all corners of the screen, I hope you do. My goal is to get rid of that duck in the corner, but I have to reach a certain amount to do that. So it's going to happen. Okay. The UFOs want you to know at this time that your need to see them, that idea that you feel like you need to know that there's UFOs, you need to be connected to the UFOs, is true, because you are already. This need you want, this desire, this anxiety that, oh, where are they? Why can't I see them? What's happening? Why won't the UFOs show up to me? They show up to that guy and that girl, and they're all over the place. Why can't I see them? I want to see them so bad. I need to see them. Well, if you really need it, then make it happen. See, they're in the skies. The UFOs are right above you. Probably right now, if you look to the skies, there's probably a cloaked UFO you don't even want to realize. Yes, there's floating UFOs. Yes, there's flying UFOs. But know that it's not just one thing. They can be identified. They can be studied. They can be understood. But you're protected. Any of these nefarious UFOs, any of these UFOs that want to hurt you, abduct you, cause pain to you, know that the loving ones, the positive ones, are a lot more powerful. The light is a lot brighter than the darkness. Darkness is fleeting. Light is eternal. Know that those who are coming to protect you and help you protect yourself are the ones you want to build a relationship with. The ones that are showing up to tell you that you're not protected, that you're under attack, that evil entities are raging war against you, you might not want to agree with them very much. What you believe is your reality. And if you believe that there's terrible things all the time, you're probably going to see those terrible things all the time. You believe there's mostly terrible things and there's good things some of the time, that's probably what you're going to see, says the UFOs. Archangel Metatron, the geometric archangel. We got Metatron. He's going to tell us when to stop, or I'll stop when I feel the geometric shapes coming in. Okay. Metatron states, it's not happening. You feel the delay. You feel that slowness, but look inward. See inside you how things are progressing. See inside you how it's happening. Don't look outside yourself. Within you is more of the answer. You have many gifts. Metatron wants you to know. You have much ability to share, to give, to teach, to educate, to bring forth these gifts on a public platform to other people. Gifts are meaningless if they're never opened. On January 27th, what do you do with any unopened Christmas presents? Do you never open them? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do when you bring joy? What are you going to do when you feel that joy? How are you going to bring forth this joy? Are you going to build shapes? Are you going to have a place for the joy? Are you going to reject the joy? Are you going to say, hey, I'm not allowed to be joyous? So much shitty stuff is happening. Why could I ever be joy? How could I ever find positivity with all these terrible things? Well, that's a choice, friend. That's an action that you can make, is bringing joy. Well, I'm having a heck of a good time, and I don't need nobody watching my broadcast. I don't need any humans being in my chat for me to be joyous. I know of what's going on. I know of who will find me in the future. I know that this obscure broadcast won't be obscure for very long. People like obscurity. I bring joy. This is my choice. I offer you to choose joy. Thank you. Metatron is also telling you joy is right there. Okay, to any light beings. Are you a light being? Do you feel connected to the light beings? If so, please say stop. Okay, light beings. I hear stop. You say that the dawn is now. You say that the darkness is over. You say that we will break through, we will make it true, and we will know that we are beautiful, we are amazing, and Earth is not a negative place. Evil does not rule here. We embark on this amazing adventure. We change our own reality based on our willpower. We find the hope and happiness as the truest ideal, and we release anything that prevents it from being balanced. The light beings are telling you to be light, to be bright, to hold your torch, to shine that light. Yes, yes, you have the vision. Yes, you are knowledgeable. Yes, you can harness the fire. Yes, you are different, regenerative. Yes, you can create your reality. And yes, you hold the power of the light. See, the thing about a torchbearer, right? You can either burn yourself, you can burn someone else. Thing about a torch, right? You can either light the way in the darkness of night, or you can burn down the bridge. Understand that this torch is constructive. Be aware of your beacon, be aware of your vision, and let it construct you to be better instead of destroy you. It's always right there. Okay. 5 people. I got 5 individuals. If you're here, please read the pinned message. Okay, to any indigo or crystal children, if you are an indigo or crystal child, there are differences. Tell me which one, or just say stop. To any indigo or crystal children who are here right now, this is your message for today. Okay, any indigo or crystal children. Okay, for the indigos, you are oceanic. You have your own flow. The more time you spend with water, the more water you drink, the more you allow things to happen without trying to control them, without wanting to kink the hose, the whole garden will get wet. But when you are wanting to spray it yourself, you're going to miss some of it. Always know, again, very important, the torch you hold. If you are an indigo or a crystal child, you are a torch. You are a beacon of light. You inspire other people to be kind, to be honest, to be powerful, to be respectful, because they see that within you. They say, hey, that person's doing it. Why can't I? That person's happy and holding a torch of success. What is preventing me from doing the same? And people will ask these questions because you are the one finding the answers for yourself. So I say thank you. To all mysterious strangers, keep on questing until your quest comes to an end. May the pain of questing end, and may the quest always continue. Thank you all for finding this broadcast, obscure as it may be. The love we have here is finally setting free. Cheers to you and me. Okay, calling all people, calling all individuals, calling all non-human entities, all human entities, calling forth any individual who wants a message from me right now. Now's your time. Please show up. I got it for you right here. Welcome to the Obscure Zone. I am your host, the obscure person, known as Eulinus the Third Eye Lion. So everyone, hello. I got 5 people now, 3 likes. Now is the time for a reading. Please read the pinned message. All of the cosmic keywords have been read. Cheers. DYB, do you want a poem? If so, type in the word poem. Have you ever thought this simple question? What is that sound I'm hearing? Is it beautiful or is it terrible? Do I like it or do I hate it? Is that good or bad? Is that this or that? I pose this question, audience. What if it's both? What if it's good and bad? What if it's positive and negative? What if it's loud and quiet? What would that sound like? What would that be like? How could you perceive that? It's not very easy. It's not a simple thing to do, but it's worth it, right? DYB, helping the children in need. This is your poem. As the spring begins to bloom, as the fragrance begins to move, as you walk outside, what do they say? Is today the day? They will always say. The answer is, oh, it will come in its own way. But just listen to the waves as the ship sways. Know the changing moments come in so many ways. Find the light. And when you say, today, that's what they say. It has to be today. It won't be any other way. Can't be any other day. It must be today. How could it be? Why hasn't it come before? It must not be meant for me. It must be some other entity. Oh, somewhere I hope I could be. I wish I was like them, and I know they don't want to be like me. This is not true. This is what I say. I've seen it in so many ways. I've heard the voices. I've heard them say, it has to be you. It has to be today. And I heard it. And I smiled. And I said, hey, I think you're right. Must be this way. Must be this sway of the trees, of the breeze. I stepped in and I knew it. I walked in and I felt it. I opened up my eyes and it swelled inside me. I knew it had to be today. I couldn't say why. I couldn't express it. I couldn't make eye-to-eye contact with that person outside. They would ask me, is it today? I would just nod my head and say, I know it's going to happen. It's only 2 days away. It has to be this way. I know. And you just keep saying it. Do you believe it? Is it so? Is it the rhythm? Is it the answer to your soul? Find it, know it, and hold it in. Release the gratitude that showed you where to begin. You were grateful before you started. You're grateful now. And know that Red Sea, my friend, is beginning to be parted. So thank you. DYB, there's your poem. Might have got a little intense for you. Maybe we leave the tense and we'll get a little out tense, right? So 3 people. I know you're here. I know you want your message. But you're afraid. Why? You have nothing to be afraid of. The fear is holding you back. So I say, rune messages for you. I got wood. I got resin. I got wooden beads. Which one's right for you? Which one do you prefer? Which one is strange enough for your sensibilities? 3 people? 4 people? 9,000 people. I'm here. Are you? If so, type in the word here and I'll give you a message. Thank you. Okay. Last call. See, people always like to show up right when I end my broadcast, so I don't want that to happen tonight. Okay, well then I feel it. I feel like the time is right. So, you have found this broadcast. You are an awesome person. You are loved in so many ways. And I say, questing is kind of sucky. Generally, we don't get what we want at the other side of the quest. But you can change that. It can be a different type of quest. You can have a different quest line than the other questers. So, I hope that quenches your thirst. Anyone who has that thirst for knowledge. 3 people. Last call. Now I'm back. See, the internet doesn't like me very much. 5 people. Do you like yourself? Are you happy with yourself? Do you want to have a better relationship with yourself? If so, I said, please say stop. Okay, I got a mental stop. No one said stop, but I'll go anyway. People now or in the future look to the skies, look to the victorious skies above us. Know that leadership is your choice. How do people react to you? Know that your true strength, where it is and how it is. Know that your self-sacrifice will lead to victory. And the universe is above you and below you at the same time. So I'll leave you guys hearing this music a little bit until some other cool people show up. I got my quota, which is not even a quota, it's just a goal. Of my 5 people, I only got 3. So I need some cool more people who want readings. So that's you. I really hope it's you, whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are. I love you. Thank you. See, we all want to see the surface of the iceberg, but very few of us want to look at the bottom of the iceberg. At the bottom of the iceberg is where all the cool stuff got frozen at. The top of the iceberg is lame. It's all the melty ice. What's going on at the bottom? It's probably more awesome. Loving this music. Dimly Fall outdid himself with this. Bright Leaf All. Sorry. Bright Leaf Rise. Okay, I'm at the hour and a half. I feel the vibrations ending here. I gave you time and you did not show, so I say thank you from the very core. You were loved. I hope you show up in the next broadcast. DYB, you want some wood, please? I got you. Please say stop. Okay, DYB, the extra message for you. You're given birth, you're creating more than you have before, and you're finally breaking through what you need to. This is a huge moment, and you are deserving of congratulations. So 3 people. I hope you're liking this weird music. I would like to give you more content, but that just requires your free will engagement. So until such time, I'm here. I'm ready, reeling, and able to receive ever before from any other person. And I want to take this to the next level. The next level is just being here. Because before, we weren't here. Before, this was not happening. But it is now. Okay, thank you for finding this broadcast, everyone. Much cosmic love and gratitude to you. Thank you. And we're going to have a good, fun time next time.